African Americans, when you come to the Dominican Republic looking for prostitution, you want everybody to know that that's what you're doing. You're very noisy. If I offended you, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. This is a democracy. I'm just giving my opinion. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Dominican Route News. The purpose of this video today is to talk a little bit about prostitution in the Dominican Republic. But first, I want to emphasize something. Dominican women are very hard-working women. And there is, like in any other country, a small, very, very small minority of women that dedicate themselves to the business of prostitution. It doesn't only happen in the Dominican Republic, it happens everywhere around the world. It happens in Colombia, it happens in the United States. But there are some channels, YouTube channels, that they actually promote prostitution in the Dominican Republic, but they want to twist reality sometimes, and they want people to think that every woman in the Dominican Republic is a prostitute. They want people to think that if you come with a couple of dollars in your pocket, you will be able to buy any Dominican woman. That is incorrect. Most of these people are located in Sosua, the ones that do this kind of videos. But I want to talk to you a little bit about Sosua. I want you to know what Sosua is so you can have a little context of the situation. You know, Sosua is a small town in the Dominican Republic, and it has gained a reputation for sex tourism, which has led to a significant presence of prostitution here. So several factors contribute to this phenomenon. Sosua's history as a destination for sex tourism dates back from the 80s and 90s. The town began to attract tourists, particularly from North America and Europe, seeking for affordable vacations, you know. So over the time, the demand for sexual services grew. So the local economy adapted to cater this market. Many people in Sosua and surrounding areas face limited employment opportunities with, and poverty. For some, engaging in sex work becomes like a way to earn a living. Sosua's economy is heavily reliant on tourism. The town's beaches, nightlife, and reputation as a destination for single men have made it a hub for sex tourism. In some cases, cultural attitudes toward sex work in the Dominican Republic may be more permissive compared to other countries, while prostitution is actually technically illegal. It is often tolerated or overlooked, especially in tourist areas where it contributes to the local economy, let's be honest. Enforcement laws against sex work is often lax. Particularly in tourist areas, this lack of enforcement law allows the industry to thrive. Sosua has a lot of presence of sex providers, prostitutes, right? Sosua does not represent the Dominican women. Sosua, it's a place with a lot of tourists, especially those tourists that cannot afford Punta Cana. Don't tell people that these women in Sosua represent Dominican women, because that's not the case. You have, Dominican women, the regular Dominican person, it's just waking up every day to go to work. Don't come with the idea that every woman here is a prostitute. If you go to Sosua, prostitution is going to follow you, because that's what you're looking for. Stop trying to find love in those places. There's no love where there's prostitution. If you want to find a woman here, you will. But you have to be honest to yourself. And this goes for my American friends, and also Europeans. Look, you spend 70 years of your life working in the United States. You get no kids, no family, you build nothing. All you did was work and earn a decent pension. And then you decide to retire here in the Dominican Republic. That's good. Come here and retire. Your money is welcome here. And you want to find a girl because you've been told that you're able to find a girl here, and you will. Of course you will. But then you want to marry this 20-year-old girl. Not every Dominican woman is willing to do that, just to be clear. But you have to consider some factors. Your age, for example. You are 75 years old, 80 years old. But I'm just giving you a reality check because you look ridiculous when you're 80 and you're here walking in Boca Chica with this 18, 19-year-old girl. I know that makes you happy, but she's just going to take all of your money. I'm not trying to offend anybody. If I offended you, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. This is a democracy. I'm just giving my opinion, but, you will find prostitution everywhere. You don't even have to leave the United States if you want prostitutes. But I know you want the experience of a very, very beautiful girl, very young. Do not look for love in Sosua because it doesn't exist. You are going to find the love in other places, but you are looking love in the wrong places. You're able to find it. If you go to like the real world here, you will see the majority of the women, they're just working, living their lives, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to work in the factory. Most of the women are doing that. Maybe you might get an older lady, like 45 maybe, but you don't want that one. You want the 20-year-old girl. That's the one you want. You will be able to find a partner, but not love. 20-year-old, she's going to be your partner. She's going to be with you, but she's not going to love you, sir. And, but it happens also with girls and ladies. Baby, you, American woman, if you come to the Dominican Republic, it doesn't matter your age. You are going to find a man, someone that is going to be with you every night, giving you, you know what. I'm talking about those one that they know that they will have to provide. For example, let's say you are a 70-year-old woman. You could be white, African American, no matter. It doesn't matter. You are not J-Lo. And then you have this guy, he's 27 years old, 6'3" height, with abs. His body looks like a superhero. If you want to find love, you have to look love in other places with the regular people. Yeah, you will find it there. With the regular Dominican, go to the regular places, you will find a woman there. All right, so this one goes for African Americans. When you come to the Dominican Republic, first, I want to emphasize this has nothing to do with race, what I'm going to say, before everybody is offended. African Americans, when you come to the Dominican Republic looking for prostitution, you want everybody to know that that's what you're doing. You're very noisy. You want the people to know that you are going to take 3 girls. You want to take 3 to your room. You want to make a party, everybody naked with 3 girls and blah, blah. You want to rent a place, lock it down with a whole bunch of girls. You become vulnerable when you have more than 1 prostitute in the room. 2 would be like the max. 3, that's too much. Because if something goes south, you become a target when you have 3. Because you would not be able to see if there is one of them calling someone. You got 3. There's one doing something down there. The other one is up here doing something else. You're easier to be manipulated or robbed when you have 3 prostitutes in the room. When you're here looking for prostitutes at night, you look desperate. You know, remember, you are at a foreign country. So be careful. I mean, do the prostitution thing, but be careful, boys. Yeah, there's a lot of women here for everybody. So yeah, we're not going to run out of women. You know what I'm saying? And this one goes for white Americans. White Americans, white people from the United States, when they do prostitution, they're quiet. They don't talk too much. You know, they don't want like everybody to know that that's what they're doing. So it's kind of different. In a way, I think when it comes to that, they behave a little better. And then I think they want to play safe a lot better. And yeah. So that's what I've noticed. So that's the difference between the two. White Americans are the one that usually they are more likely when they're here, I've noticed, to do a lot of cocaine. I've seen black people from other countries and they behave different.
But African Americans, when they're here, they want people to know that they're here. You know, they don't want one girl, they want three. So, yeah. Be careful, guys.
Don't go to Sosua trying to find love. You're gonna find a prostitute. That's what you're gonna find.